Hi, welcome to Amber in the Kitchen. I'm kind of a floating head because you guys are at an up angle, so you can see inside the bowl. I got a new toy to help with that. Today I wanted to talk to you about quick breads, and I was going to use my mother's banana bread recipe. Actually, it's my my grandmother's recipe for banana bread. And quick breads are a really great place to start with baking if you haven't done much baking before, because they're very forgiving. I'm going to kind of make a mistake on purpose here so that you guys can see that I'm telling you the truth. And we're not making a loaf of bread. We're going to make muffins and mini muffins. So you can take a recipe and make it your own by changing the shape, the size, the add-ins that you put. Okay, so for example, this banana bread recipe calls for nuts. Well, my family doesn't like nuts. I love them, but my kids hate them. So instead of putting nuts, I put chocolate chips, and then it's amazing for everyone. We're gonna use our KitchenAid. I've got some overly ripe bananas here. Let me see if I can, bananas. And I've already pre-measured my flour, baking soda, and salt. This is my sugar and my butter. Oh, I do need to get a couple eggs out real quick. But we're gonna be using these ingredients. We're gonna throw them all in there. The only caveat is that you wanna put your bananas first. So that, and the reason why is because if you put everything in together without mashing your bananas first, you're gonna end up with big, giant chunks of banana. So that's the only thing. And if you want big, giant chunks, there you go. Do that first. It'll be great. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and peel these real quick and just toss them in. And you don't need to worry about if you get a string or something in there. You just toss them in. And this is a great way, if you have children, to get rid of overripe bananas. Because if your children are anything like mine, they love bananas for a couple weeks, and then all of a sudden nobody wants to eat a banana. So they get overripe. Bruising like that, it's not a problem. Throw it in, it just makes it sweeter. So this recipe you can adapt into a it is banana. You can adapt it to a pumpkin bread for the holidays, and that would just do like a small can of pumpkin instead of the bananas. And you can add in like a teaspoon of cinnamon with a dash of cloves and nutmegs or something like that. Okay, now I have an extra banana. This recipe calls for 3 large bananas or 4 small bananas. So this is 4 small bananas. I have an extra banana. What am I going to do? I'm not gonna throw it away. I don't wanna eat it. It's too ripe for me. So the great thing about banana bread is you're gonna mash the bananas. So you can throw this in the freezer. Peel it first, like this. Throw it in a Ziploc bag or a freezer safe Tupperware if you like. And now boom, done. Throw it in the freezer for later. You can have a great banana for smoothies or save enough to get banana bread going on. Okay, so I've also already got my oven preheated to 375, and I've got my muffin tins. Let me move you guys over here. Muffin tins already prepped. Now I have these reusable silicone muffin cups, and those are fantastic as long as you're eating them yourself. What happened was I had a party and used these, and I didn't get 2 back. So now I have 10 cups instead of 12, which is a bummer, but hey, it's okay. I just butter the cup instead of using the thing, and problem solved. Okay, so back to over here, our bananas. We're gonna go ahead and mash those. And my mistake here is I'm going to use extra butter. That's my mistake right now. And my second mistake was that I didn't weigh my flour, and I didn't do the scoop it into the cup, tap, 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 and I just scooped, shook, and that's my thing. So like I was saying, banana bread or any other quick bread is really easy to start because they're very, very forgiving. Okay, so I'm gonna put this volume up, the mixer speed up. And I'm just mashing those bananas and that butter right now. And you can't really overdo this. It's not a problem. All right, so there is our butter and bananas, nice and mashed. We're gonna scrape our bowl. And now we can just throw everything else in. Easy peasy. I'm not even going to pre-mix my eggs. So that could be a potential hazard on another recipe if you didn't mix your eggs into that banana mixture first. Could be real hazardous. But because this is a quick bread, so very forgiving, we don't even have to worry about it. So I'm just gonna put all the ingredients in there. And now my 2 eggs. 2 eggs. Oop, I got a little bit of shell. Okay, so a hint or a way to get your shell out is use the shell. It's the best way. It's like the shell knows where its mother is or something. It's so cool. Like the broken eggshell will just go right back in to the original piece. It's way better than trying to like pinch it out with your fingers. All right, I'm gonna put this bowl back up and mix again. Whoops, too fast. Sorry, my KitchenAid is a little rough. Oh, I have a story to share with you guys about my KitchenAid. So this KitchenAid was on my wedding registry and we didn't get it as a gift. So we went ahead and purchased it on our own after we had gotten married, which if you guys need to get a good deal on a KitchenAid, I don't know if Bed Bath & Beyond is still doing this, but at the time, if you did your wedding registry with them, you got a good discount on anything that was left over on your registry that you didn't get as a gift. So you could kind of buy things on the cheaper way that way. Okay, so this is mixed. Easy, so simple. Just scraping this handle off, and then we're gonna mix it a little bit more with our spatula to make sure we don't have any pockets of flour. So the KitchenAid, we got it, but the cool thing is it was discounted from our registry, but we also got an open box discount on this because it was the display. So I don't even remember how much this machine was worth. It was something crazy because it's the Professional 600. So this is an extra large size bowl and the motor is really powerful. Oh, that's our oven done preheating. But anyway, so we got a discount because it was on the registry, and then we got an extra discount because it was an open box, and I think we possibly even got an additional discount because they do those 20% off coupons. Okay, now I'm just gonna use half of this bag for this recipe, and then we'll use the rest of those chips later for another recipe. Actually, yeah. Okay. So anyways, that's a tip. If you guys need something, Bed Bath & Beyond has those 20% off coupons all the time. Big ticket items like this, that can save you a decent amount of money. Okay. Now, I am going to pull my mini muffin cups over, and there goes all my little things. Whee! So, we're going to use my cookie scoop that I use for my chocolate chip cookies. We're going to use that same thing over here. And we have a big one too. So I have the 2 different sized scoops. And it says inside here, this one, my larger one is 1.5 tablespoons. And my small one, I think is 2 teaspoons. So this one, I don't know. You know what? Let's just use a big one. Big one. Just when you do the scoop, scrape it up against the side of the bowl for something more loose, like a batter like this. And if it's cookies, you want to really scrape it up against the side of your spatula to get it packed in there. And that'll help with the uniformity too, making sure your scoop has the same amount of dough in it. Okay. I don't know. I haven't made banana bread in a while, guys. So anyways, that's the simple part of it. And you're just gonna continue scooping and adding until your thing is full. And then the recipe calls for 375 at 1 hour. We are not gonna put this in for a full hour. And same thing here with the large scoop. You're gonna put these in. And I'll give you guys a link for these silicone muffin liners if you want. You can check it out. And what else? I don't know. Telling you my tip about the KitchenAid. Also your Vitamix. Bed Bath & Beyond sells Vitamixes too. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a second part of this video and show you guys the results, and we'll talk about the texture and other things. All right, hopefully this has been informative. I don't know. I will link, or not link, but I'll type up the recipe for you guys in the description so you can make this at home. All right, have a wonderful day. Like, share, and subscribe if you can.